This is the new Tesla Model 3 Highland. As you can see, there's a bit of a refresh going on with these headlights, and you'll also notice that there's no fog light. Here's a bit of a closer look at the headlights. It almost looks like the Tesla Roadster concept. Here's a look at it from the side. These are the 19-inch wheels. So far there's only the standard range and the long range available, so maybe there's no performance. Now this one here shows your dual motor symbol right there. That means it's the long range model as shown in the previous clips, and then some redesigned taillights too. I think that looks really cool. Now we start getting into the good stuff. So this is what the interior looks like. You notice the side panel here almost looks like the new Model S and Model X, as does the round steering wheel. Up here and along the door panel, you can see this little red strip here. That's actually changeable colored ambient light. Here's a bit of a different angle of the interior. Once again, you can see the ambient lighting going all the way across. You get a better look at the steering wheel here that once again represents the Model S and the Model X. Also, if you look at the center console here, it's kind of hard to see, but it is different than the old Tesla Model 3, Model Y, and slightly different from the S and the X. Here's what the back seat looks like. Again, you kind of got that white door panel again, and some ambient lighting trim around there that looks like the Model S and the Model X, although the Model S and the Model X do not come stock with ambient lighting, at least not yet. You can see the speaker right there, and then the cup holders right here, they're side by side as opposed to being staggered, kind of like that in the original Model 3. You can also see the rear screen display there that the Model S and Model X also have. That way you can control everything back here in the back seats. Here's a better look at the rear display. Very similar to the S and the X. So if you actually see here, there's the heating element there, but there's not one in the middle. So that might mean that there is no heated element for the middle seat. Just for context, the reason I'm mentioning that because the original Model 3 and Model Y do have a heated seat in the middle there. Some other features worth noting are right here. You now get 629 kilometers of range, which represents an 11% increase. There's also a 15-minute charge time for 80% of your battery. This one's going to be hard to see, but these front seats here actually have perforated holes in them. The rear does too, but the front seats are the only ones that are getting cooled or ventilated seats. There is also some rework to the HVAC right there. You can see it's a bit larger, and apparently it's better and more controllable. And I gotta say that ambient lighting strip all the way across there, that's pretty cool. I'm not too sure how many colors it can come in or if it's fully customizable or what the deal is, but it's sweet that it's from the factory. Here's a better look at the entire exterior of the car, all the photos in one, so you can get a good look at what it now is going to look like. It's also worth mentioning this is called Ultra Red paint. There is another one that's almost like a dark version of the silver metallic that comes in now. If you've seen videos floating around on TikTok about this paint, it actually looks really slick, like it's almost like a dark cherry look. Here's also a bit of a better look at the console. It almost looks like this part slides back for the cups, and then this part here slides forward for the storage. Oh, and there's now 17 standard speakers with 2 subwoofers instead of 1 subwoofer and 14 standard speakers. Tesla's sound system is already crazy from the factory. I can't wait to see what this one is like here. I know this is a bit of a long video, but I'm going to keep you guys updated for everything that I find out about this, so make sure you follow along not to miss anything about the refreshed Model 3 Highland.